I want to divorce my cheating wife. But the wife of the other man showed up and gave me 100 meters, saying, "Don't divorce her just yet. Just wait for 2 more months." The phone buzzed once, not a call. A message, no name, just a location pin. A hotel lobby I'd walked through 100 times without seeing anyone. Glass walls, polished marble, the kind of place that smells like money and secrets. I was already packing a bag. Divorce papers sat on the desk, neat and unsigned, the ink drying like a promise I hadn't kept yet. I didn't tell my wife where I was going. She didn't ask. That was the first confirmation. In the lobby, a woman waited with posture carved from control. Late 40s, eyes that had already buried something precious. She didn't stand when I approached. She slid a folder across the table. Black. Unmarked. Inside was a bank transfer confirmation. 9 figures. $100 million. My breath didn't change. My pulse didn't flinch. She finally looked at me. "Don't divorce her yet," she said. Her voice was calm, practiced. "Wait 2 more months." I stared at the number again, then at her. "And if I don't?" I asked. She smiled. Not kindly. "Then you'll never know how deep the rot goes." I should have walked away. I didn't.
Ooh.
I had suspected my wife long before I had proof. Suspicion is quieter than rage. It doesn't shout. It waits. She started sleeping differently, facing away, guarding her phone like it could bleed. She laughed less. When she did, it wasn't with me. The lies were small. That's how they survive. Late meeting. Girls' night. Bad reception. I never confronted her. Confrontation gives liars time to adapt. Instead, I watched. I memorized patterns. The way she showered longer after certain nights. The way she smelled like a different detergent when she came home late. The way she stopped saying my name during arguments, like it had lost meaning. I told myself I was imagining things. That was the most humiliating lie of all. The woman in the lobby knew his name before I said it. She said it like a diagnosis. Her husband, my wife's lover. "He thinks he's careful," she said. "They always do." I asked why she was helping me. She folded her hands. "Because I want him to feel it when everything collapses." That night, I didn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling and realized something terrible. I didn't feel heartbreak. I felt focus.
Ooh.
I became invisible in my own marriage. I stopped asking questions. I stopped reacting. I became gentle, predictable, safe. She relaxed. That's when people make mistakes. I mirrored her phone to the cloud. Installed nothing. Left no fingerprints. I watched messages bloom and die in real time. Emojis. Codes. Pet names that were never mine. I pulled call records. Not addresses, durations. Patterns tell more truth than places. I followed once. Just once. Enough to know. No confrontation. No scene. At night, my thoughts sharpened. I replayed every memory and rewrote it with context. Every canceled trip. Every sudden fight before a weekend away. I ran a background check on him. Quietly. He was wealthy. Connected. Reckless in the way men become when they think. Power makes them untouchable. The other woman, the one who paid me, sent nothing. No updates. Just silence. I waited. Patience isn't weakness. It's a weapon.
Ooh.
The proof arrived on a Tuesday. A single file. Time-stamped. Verified. Photos. Messages. A recorded call. I didn't feel anger. I felt relief. That night, I placed the file on the kitchen counter between us. Didn't say a word. She opened it. Scrolled. Stopped breathing. Her knees hit the floor before the tears came. She reached for me. I stepped back. "How long?" I asked. She tried to speak. Failed. I already knew the answer. She begged. Explained. Promised. Lied again. Just softer. I nodded. Listened. Memorized the sound of her breaking. Then I said, 2 months. She looked up. Confused. Hopeful. "I need time," I said. "To process." She clung to that sentence like a lifeline. She had no idea she was already drowning.
Ooh.
The final act was surgical. I didn't expose them publicly. I didn't scream. I didn't ruin her socially. I let her believe she was forgiven. Meanwhile, the other woman moved. Joint accounts froze. Boards were notified. Discreet audits began. His empire, built on leverage and illusion, started folding inward. On the last day of the second month, I invited my wife to dinner. Same hotel, same lobby. The woman was already there. My wife recognized her instantly. The truth hit her harder than any slap. The woman spoke calmly. "You were never special," she said. "Just convenient." Then she turned to me. "It's done." I slid the divorce papers across the table. Signed. I stood without another word.
Oh,
I don't miss her. I miss the man who thought love was safe. The money sits untouched. Not because I don't want it, but because I don't need it to remember who I am now. Some betrayals don't break you. They sharpen you. And when I walked away that night, I didn't feel loss. I felt clean. Like something diseased had finally been cut out. And I never looked back.